Hi guys, and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 as Chelsea, playing away today at Stoke at the Britannia in the FA Cup. Hoping to progress to the semi-final stage. Marcos Alonso, of course, is out for a number of weeks now, so Nathan Ake will have to be our left back, which leaves John Terry playing in the middle. In terms of the bench, I guess Nemanja Matic will be restored to the bench today. And let's see, Kurt Zouma is still the best we have on the right, unfortunately. Unless we go with Ola Enya, but I don't know. Screw it, you know what? If he's going to be our project, we're going to go with him. Which means Terry will be benched again. Fabregas, does he get another chance? Yeah, I suppose he gets another chance after that poor showing against Stoke, actually. This is a chance for redemption against the guys who just stuttered to a really poor 0-0 at the bridge. Actually, what we're going to do, tell them to push forward and go attacking right from the off. Shaqiri starts the game by drawing a foul. Good. One more highlight in the opening 10 minutes than we had in the entire game at the bridge as it's fired towards Arnautovic. Zouma heads it away. Poor positioning though, gets it right to Glenn Johnson. Arnautovic now. Johnson again. Arnautovic again. Scoops it to Shaqiri. Ola Enya should have been closer on both occasions there. It's Mbula now. Mbula goes wide to Peters. Peters tries to cross it. It's a good block by Enya, who accelerates to the ball quickly, breaking away, hits it to Costa. Costa now over the top for Hazard. Bit of a chance, decent touch, good second touch. His shot's easily saved by Grant though, and it will break to Johnson, who can hook it clear. Cahill finds Conte and Chalobah. Is there still something in this for us? Fabregas, good ball. Costa chance to shoot. Martins Indy. A good challenge, and you would expect them to easily defend this corner. The header away, that will confirm the end of the highlight. Fabregas' delivery, headed away well by Shawcross, breaks to Enya. He plays it to Hazard. Hazard for David Luiz, and it's cleared well by Cameron. Offside against David Luiz will end the highlight. But better than we had at the bridge, at the very least. Hazard made the goalkeeper make a stop at least. There's a bit of a melee in there. It is hooked clear, but it will break to Zouma, who can return it. He goes wide to Nathan Ake, who goes back to Zouma. Good ball to Conte now. Conte driving at the heart, plays it back to Chalobah. An easy pass there to Fabregas, down on the chest, plays in Ola Enya. Oh my days. Okay, less said about that the better. Just boots it right across goal there. Johnson with the throw in now. Stoke headed on by Correa, but Zouma finds Chalobah. What Correa is that, interestingly? Stoke team rating. Okay, Joaquin Correa. Diego Costa now into Hazard. Nice touch. Good ball back to Costa. Fabregas should be making a run here. Costa's going to have to shoot in the end, and it's easy for Grant to just catch. But we are applying some early pressure. Something we could have really used in the previous game at the bridge in the league. I'd much rather be doing this in the league rather than the cup. Enya to Chalobah. Conte helps it on. Hazard on to Costa. Costa holding it. Chalobah now got the overlap. Decent ball. Enya now challenged. Fabregas though. A great finish from Fabregas. 1-0 to Chelsea at the 35th minute mark. Something he needed, that Fabregas. I know I'm on the fence about whether or not to keep him or to try and get rid in the summer. So he really needs to start playing well. Correa puts it in, bit of a scramble, header away, Fabregas flicks it on, but Johnson will get there ahead of Costa. Back to Correa now, not a great touch, but he does keep it, drilled in low and Joof. Deary me. Deary me, so many occasions we could have dealt with that there. Not good at all. Stoker on terms. Hazard and Costa both disappointing today. Shaqiri now, whipped in, headed away well. Costa should get that. Nope, he just gives up chase. Mbula does get it ahead of Chalobah as Peters, surrounded, does give it away to Chalobah, who hooks it forward, but absolutely aimless. Martins Indy, Shawcross returning it to the fray. David Luiz away, Mbula forward. Well picked up by Luiz though. Enya hits a good ball actually forward to Costa, and what the fuck is that? Come on son. Shawcross just robbed by Hazard there. Hazard will dink it and it'll go wide. I mean, I'm concerned about the league now. I know this is the cup, but the types of performances we're putting in lately, I mean, bad decisions from a lot of players and bad finishing as well. I mean, Hazard has to bury that. Nah, they're getting absolutely put on blast here at half time. They've been terrible. Matic coming in. I'm going to bring Terry on for Enya and put Zuma out on the right. And aggressively they're going to get told, we need more from you. Conte coming forward with it now. Played to Fabregas, into Costa, holds it up well. Zuma now getting forward and he loses it to Peters. Hits it to Juve, basically unchallenged. Juve hitting it forward down the line, but it'll be easy for Courtois to come out and deal with that one. Arnautovic now throws it forward. Correa easily picking that up, drills it low, deflects, does break to Zuma who can launch it. Ends up being a good ball. Costa, not a great touch though, holds it up, plays it to Ake, now Hazard. Trying to run forward, he's just going to whack this, isn't he? No, he's going to do even better and just lose it outright. Peters forward to Shaqiri, not the best touch, but he will keep it. Great ball though to Correa. Correa has Juve with him. Juve finds Mbula now. Mbula to Shaqiri. Into Mbula. Holds it up easily. Juve plays it to Correa. Nicely nicked by Cahill. Ake hits it forward. Matic cushions it to Kante. Now Fabregas. Costa holds it up. Costa moves it to Hazard. Good play that. Hazard now, this time he's just going to whack it. Yep, and it's easily saved by Grant. Really poor decision making from Hazard. If we got a good bid from Real Madrid, I'd punt him in a heartbeat. Oh dear, okay, let's... Is this... yeah, let's do this. And we'll pull Fabregas off for Pedro, I guess. Let's see if Hazard can do any better cutting in from that left hand side, which is technically his natural position. We'll offer them a bit of encouragement. We've just been laying into them all game, so let's see if we can boost their spirits a bit. 4 shots to 13, but it does not look like that kind of game. It looks like a fairly evenly balanced game. Stoke look like a bit of a threat, and that's their first booking. We've had 4 on our end. It could well be going to a replay. Pedro coming forward now, just pass it. No, Peters picks it up. Kante, well won back. Matic hits it to Costa now. Got an overload here. Pedro puts it into the box. Hazard arriving. And it does get deflected in by Hazard there. Arriving off that left hand side. I guess maybe there's something to say for this formation again. Maybe we start lining up this way again with the 2 wide. Berahino does Matic, plays a great ball to Arnautovic, and he wastes it, trying to shoot from a ridiculous angle. Certainly won't be complaining about that. Long may it continue. It goes out wide to Shaqiri as Stoke look for a way back in. So Shaqiri just roasts Zuma, puts a ball in for Juve, and he hits the post. Alright, let's just completely try and contain this match now, shall we? Couple of seconds left. Courtois hits it long, good. Costa will be challenging Martins Indy away, but it is a 2-1 victory for Chelsea. And this is kind of how we've been winning games all season. A good win, I guess. Guess we have to praise them at some moment. Yep, the assistant can go to the press conference. We have the game against Watford coming up. They lose to Hull at home in the Premier League. That's a good omen for us next week. United putting out Arsenal, Spurs batter West Brom, and Norwich beat Palace on penalties. So the draw coming up now. Semi-final draw. Spurs, United and Norwich possible opponents. We will be playing Norwich. Lovely jubbly. That should get us into the final relatively simply. Although we're not going to take them lightly like we did against Leicester. And that bit is. So Watford away coming up. I'm going to start with a wide man. In this game I'm going to put Hazard wide. I'm going to play Pedro as the other wide man. He did have a part in the goal when he came on against Stoke there. So it's going to be Pedro and Hazard wide, just as it was to start the season. Hopefully we can recover some of our consistency. We've not been playing bad recently, but we've just had enough slip-ups that we've let Spurs dream about getting back into it. So we do need to watch ourselves. Show teams enough respect, not try and play experimental players like Enya when they're not ready to play. It would be rather embarrassing if we lost the title now and let them back in. In our Real Madrid series, we were leading pretty much all the time against Barcelona in the title race. For Season 1 it was a bit sketchy. Season 2 we absolutely torpedoed them out of the water. They had absolutely no chance. And Season 3 was a bit closer, but again we were comfortable winners of the title. So there is precedent for leading a title race for a long period of time and holding on. So hopefully we can do that in this Chelsea series, because to lose it to Spurs would be really disappointing. We do incidentally have the chance to go 8 points clear before Tottenham play Man City on Monday. Hopefully City can take something off them. We have already played a couple of times against Watford this season, winning on both occasions. So hopefully we can keep that one up. Oh, I said I was going to go back wide, didn't I? Fabregas can come off for Pedro. He's going to play in that wide position. Struggling for fitness, so he probably only manage a half or so. But they're missing Kabul, Niang and Watson today, so hopefully we can do something against them. But I don't like Dini and Success up front there. Success's pace could cause us problems on the counter. Hazard switching it to Pedro now. Pedro trying to run forward at them. A nice early goal would be brilliant. Pedro's ball though cut out by Capoue too easily. Troy Deeney trying to get forward, playing it to Capoue now, or Capoue, whichever you prefer. I prefer Capoue personally. Conte winning that rather easily. Chalobah forward to Costa, and that'll end the little opening period there. Is that Birami in the book? Please say it is. He's always good for a red card. It is Birami in the book after 31 seconds. Hopefully that'll be a nice red card, as Ruben Duarte also in the book. Costa trying to get forward now, losing it to Birami, who's definitely still putting himself about. Back to Britos now, Britos to Prodl. Prodl forward to Capoue. Easy ball to Birami. To Cathcart now. Capoue, good play by Watford, plays it to Janmaat. Janmaat draws 3 Chelsea players. Capoue now to Pereira, lots of space. Dini reverses it to Capoue. Chance for Success in behind. Just puts it wide. Early warning for us there. That was an excellent bit of play by Watford. 20, half an hour gone now actually. And it's piss poor again. Has to be said. It looks a lot like that Stoke game in the league. As Birami with a free kick for Watford. Actually, it looks worse than that. We're coming under pressure ourselves. Capoue, lovely flick. Pereira finds Success. Janmaat out wide can whip this in. Does so on his left, headed away, but it will come to Pereira. Holds on to it. Birami now, round to Pereira again. Bit of space opening up for him now. Finds Dini, 1-0. Troy Deeney's 15th goal this season. Watford lead. And that's half time. We've went from hoping Man City get something to maybe needing Man City to get something. Let's go more aggressive against them here. I'm going to go back to the centralised formation there. I'm going to bring Willian on. Oh dear. I'm concerned now though that we're going to blow the title, because we've just been rotten recently. When it doesn't work for us, it really doesn't work for us. Nah. We're going to have to go all out attack now. Demand more out of them. Fabregas for Hazard, who's been crap. Chalobah's off for Matic. And that's really all I can do. To say that we deserve anything other than a defeat here would be a lie, as Willian bends a free kick, hits off Gomez and goes in. We got a free goal there basically to get us level. 13th of the season for Willian for 1-1. We're just going to leave it exactly the same. We need to get a victory today to keep Spurs at bay. I would not be surprised if Spurs managed to beat City. So we really need to hope that we can get something here. Just absolutely going for it recklessly at the end of the game. It looks like Watford will probably hold out though. And it'll be 2 more drop points for Chelsea. Yep, free kick to Watford now. Yep, that's it. 1-1. At Vicarage Road. Really, really poor. And these simple games are beginning to cost us points. These build up. All of a sudden, Spurs are going to win the title if we're not careful. And we're at White Hart Lane next. They could have an opportunity to go top of the league by beating us at White Hart Lane. Now we really need Man City to get something against them on Monday. If Man City beat them, then it's not so bad. If Man City get a draw, it's okay. They're 6 points behind us. How is that? Oh yeah, because it would have been 5. Yeah. So if they win, it'll be 3 points the gap, and they'll be able to go ahead by beating us at White Hart Lane. Something that I would not be surprised at now. United win at the Emirates against Arsenal. Eduardo, come on, I've already told you can leave. Right, fine. Does this contract not expire anyway? It does, fine, you can just leave at the end of the season. Alright, City at White Hart Lane. To end the episode, lose. Okay, so that brings the gap down to 3, having been, what, 10 or something like that before? How many games in a row have Spurs won now? Well, since the 31st of December, they've won every single game in the league. They've drawn 1 game, which was away at Fiorentina, and they've won every other game. That is a crazy run of form. They've got us at home, then they're away at Arsenal. They have to host Stoke, they have to host United, they have to host Liverpool, but all these big games they have left are at home. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We're going to end it there. If you have, drop down below and leave a like, it'd be much appreciated. I hope to see you next time when we're taking on Spurs at White Hart Lane.